Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I accidentally called you.
Okay. Okay. No, that's fine.
Bye.
Yep. Bye. Happens. So welcome to my office. I must really like my office. This is what it looks like. I can show you. This is my desk with this funny looking chair, but it's the best chair ever. I can explain later why. Then my favorite bookcase with all the wonderful business books. Coffee table with sort of meeting space. My thinking chair, and then my beloved whiteboard. So a smaller one over here, and then the main one here. As you can see, it's full. It's normally always full. I am a person who just loves writing things down, and I also like brainstorming and so on. So yeah, that is my main tool, and that is probably why people call me Mr. Whiteboard, because whenever there's a bit of space on the wall, I will squeeze a whiteboard there. It's really, really handy. And here we have our boards that describe who we are, our core values, our process, which is also a nice sort of business idea to systematize your processes so it is done step by step. It's easier for your employees to understand, it's easier for the customers to understand, and it just streamlines all the operations. And then we have one of our operating policies. It's called the relay runner rule. So once you're handed a task, you take it and run with it. You keep running as fast as you can until you finish the task, and that is just the perfect way to operate. And because it's all over the wall, it's in every office, then people know that this is what is expected. This is a policy that we live and breathe. So we've got half a day today. Again, that is one of the reasons why I am a big advocate for something that I call stand back, which is the fact that a company should be able to operate without not only you as the business owner, but any person for that reason. So someone can have a day off or half a day or whatever their needs are, and that won't impact the rest of the company. And this is crucial for stability, job retention, so that people feel safe in their jobs, that even if something happens to me and I'm away for a week or two, actually because of COVID I was away for almost 2 months from the business and it still continued to operate. So that just gives a safe working environment for others. But then also for me it's very important because this is how I charge my batteries. Keeping fit is something very important to me, and also just running, and I don't know, for some reason I just love running. I even once was asked how much I like running, and to be honest, to a point where if I was given or forced to say make a decision, do I want to continue to run and lose everything I have in terms of wealth, or be a billionaire but not being allowed to run, then the answer is very simple. I would prefer running, even if I don't have anything, even if I lived in a tent. So that is something that I just love doing. But then obviously there has to be a work-life balance. So business is something that also I just love. I mean, I guess that's my biggest passion. But in order to be passionate about one thing, you also have to have a healthy balance in life, and that is why sport is the counterbalance for me. So I really do a lot of both. Okay, well, let's get going. Because it's half a day, I've got quite a few things I need to do. Some emails. We are sorting out a new robot. The idea was to upgrade our robot, but we will be sorting out a new one. Just financially, it doesn't make sense to get rid of ours. And then we're working on a new project, so I need to sort of choose the right logo and things like that. So quite a few things happening. So it will be an interesting day. I do need a green screen. Now I have to think about where I set up my green screen. Let's go and have a look. I'm just thinking maybe this is where I should have the green screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a screwdriver and take this board off. The benefit of having an engineering company or fabrication company is that there are plenty of these kind of tools. I'm going to put my mask on because we'll be walking around the company. Okay, screwdriver. This one. See what the machine is doing. There you go. Okay, back in my office. See, I always like going to production. That's where the heartbeat is. You can hear steel being tossed around and the beautiful sounds of production. Okay, let's get going. I've still got around 10 minutes before my meeting or huddle. So let's quickly set this up. Okay, so it's 10 past 10. It's time for our strategic huddle. So I'm going to make my way over to the events room. As you can see, it's still empty. Do have a nice view of production from here. There you go. But we will wait for the rest. There's the story board of the company that was created 10th anniversary. Okay, I'm just going to power up the mic. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you.
You want me to hold it?
I'll be fine.
Filming.
I'll be fine, thank you. Yeah, we've got James filming and me filming. Okay, well, so I've just come back from another unit. Picked up some goodies on the way, Amazon and music gear. That's because I've got a bit more equipment for my vlogging. So yeah, let's open up. Okay, well, today is Wednesday. Wednesday is my favorite day, although I quite like every day, because on Wednesdays there is the military around the Farnborough area that runs orienteering events, and I'm a big orienteering enthusiast. Actually, as you can see, I've got a mug with a map on it and some checkpoints. And my sister did this for me. It's a teapot cover, and it's got a map, a compass. I love orienteering, and also the SLO. You might wonder what the SLO is. SLO stands for South London Orienters and Wayfarers. I used to be a member of that club. I am now a member of the British Army Orienteering Club. Doesn't mean I'm military, but I proudly run and representing this club. But because of COVID, there are no orienteering events. So what I do is that I still meet up with a trainer, Julian Gota, one of the best cross-country runners in the UK. He used to be the champion. So now I learn from him, and so I normally leave the company at around midday, at around 12. I have a session today at 2 p.m, so it gives me enough time to get there, change and warm up. So we've arrived at our destination in Fareham, near Farnborough, and I've still got like 40 minutes to go, which is good because I've got time to change and then warm up. But this is the time of year when I have no idea how to dress up. It's around 14-15 degrees Celsius, so long or short sleeves, that's the question. I guess I'll go for short and see how it goes. So yeah, this is my vehicle. It's also a mobile office, and actually later today I've got my training session at 2, and then I've got a meeting at 3, so I'll be back here. I'll probably just put my shirt on just so it's more business-like. And then I'll put my table up here, laptop and everything else, and you'll see that it is a very nice setup. So until then, see you later. Okay, so I'm at Bracknell Forest. This is one of the entrances, actually one of my favourites, where I'll be going biking now. So yeah, there's still about an hour left of the day. It's 4:30. Sunset is at 5:34 today. So yeah, it's getting brighter. Every day is longer, which is fantastic. I'll put my running shoes back on. So there, and you see, this is the life of a business owner, but I must emphasize a stand back business owner, because if I was just running a business, I would be in the office probably 10-12 hours a day, running around like a headless chicken and sorting out all the problems, actually the worst problems, because I would have people dealing with the easy stuff, and if they don't know how to do the more challenging stuff, they'll leave it to me and all of that. And those are the traps that most business owners fall into. I've learned my lesson back in 2012, where I was literally on the verge of giving up. I was like, I just can't continue like that. I stopped exercising. I stopped doing the things that I like doing, only because I was focused on work, and work became my only purpose in life, but in a very, very unhealthy way, because I didn't feel... Well, I felt guilty if I left work early, but on the other hand, my efficiency was very, very poor. I was hardly doing anything. It was procrastination at its best, depression, alcohol, you name it, I had it. And there was a time when I just thought, well, do you know what? If I'm going to continue like that, I'll just shut the business, and I'll pay someone to take my business away from me. And then long story gets short, I don't want to go into too many details, I'll be subject for another video, but I learned that a real business is a business that works without the owner, which means the owner is not free to lie on the beach, but has time, well, first of all, has a healthy work like every other employee, 8 hours or so. Yes, I might, nip out earlier, but then thinking is also part of my work, so I'll be biking and thinking. And also in the evening I'll sit down to a laptop and do some stuff and so on. So my work is sort of dispersed, but this is a typical day of a stand-back business owner, where I was at work until 12, then went for a training session, then as you saw, I had a online meeting in my mobile office, and now I've just relocated to another part of the surroundings of London, and I'm now going out for a bike ride. That was my day, and it's now time for other stuff like family, doing other things, maybe reading, watching the news and so on. But then again, remember, as a business owner, every minute of the day you are working, because you've been watching the news, you're looking out for trends, about the measures, policy, budgets being announced and so on. So it's constantly absorbing the information and spotting the trends, threats, opportunities, and everything else that goes with business. But running a business life is just a dream. I just simply love it. So if there's anything you would like to ask about a business, then please get in touch, comment below. If you like the video, then also subscribe to the channel for more. There'll be plenty more coming, both in terms of the life of a business owner, but also interviews, visiting other businesses, various tips, and everything to do with business. Remember, my purpose is to help you in business. Please ask Michael K.